Hello everybody, today I'm joined by my beautiful sister Leah and we're doing an amazing video. We collected all of our favorite movies and some movies from our childhood that we love and we want to share with you guys because they are amazing. And since we have a little more time now and we're in quarantine so we don't waste time on picking the movies, I got you covered. We got you covered. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, this is our favorite cartoon section. We love our cartoons. Yes. I feel like I'm gonna love cartoons when I'm 30, so
they never go old.
I know.
So the first cartoon we have on here is Ratatouille. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or no. Ratatouille. I love this cartoon. It's absolutely amazing. It's in Paris. It's about a rat. I love rats.
I love rats.
So, you guys should watch it. It's amazing.
Okay, don't be scared by the rats. Just watch it. It's my favorite cartoon as well. Okay, next cartoon, I shall say, is Lorax. And it is such a good cartoon. It's the coziest cartoon ever. I love this cartoon. It's so good.
Third one is The Emperor's New Groove. Now this is an older cartoon, but I think it is so amazing. It was
super funny.
Very funny. We were watching it with my nephews and niece and we were laughing. It was so good and it has a life lesson in there too. It's really funny.
Next one is gonna be the Wreck-It Ralph. It's on Netflix. Both parts are good. Obviously, I would recommend to start with the first part, but it's a really cool movie. I love it.
Yeah, because a lot of people actually only watched the second one. It was in the theaters, but they didn't watch the first one. And the last one we have is the Croods. This is actually one of the first cartoons I've watched. She turned it on for me.
I did not remember that.
We were living back in Russia then. It was a really nice movie. I was so impressed.
Everybody loves a good comedy movie, and we're gonna start with the best, which is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. It's on Netflix, I believe, and it's the funniest movie ever. It's such a good movie. It's 100% recommend.
The next one is A Baby's Day Out. It's a really nice movie. I love that movie. It's really funny. You haven't watched a movie like this. I don't think you watched a movie like this.
It's the best. It's the best. Okay, the next one is The Pacifier. Oh, you love that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a really, really good movie. Okay, the next one is Tooth Fairy, and it's also a nice family movie. It's funny. It has Dwayne Johnson in it. It's a really good movie. 100% recommend.
That's Dwayne Johnson. Now this one is one of my favorite movies. I've been waiting to say it. It's called The Murder Mystery and it's been on Netflix for a while now, and I know that people watched it, but for those of you who haven't, you have to watch it. It's amazing. It's an action, it's adventure, it's funny. Oh, it's so funny.
Everything in one movie. Plus Jennifer Aniston on top.
Yes.
Okay, the next one is The Hitman's Bodyguard. And I have not watched this movie, but my husband recommended it. And it's a thriller plus action and comedy, obviously. But it's a really good movie that I have not watched, but I trust my husband's taste. Okay, the next movie is The Game Night. And we watched it on the airplane, and nobody around us liked it because it was so hilarious. We were laughing so hard.
The next one is Bounty Hunter.
I've not watched it. Surprisingly.
I cannot believe she hasn't watched this movie.
I love Jennifer Aniston.
This movie is so funny. I love it. It has some action in there, definitely. But it's a really nice movie.
Okay, the next one is Blended. Oh, that's such a good movie. It's so lightweight. It's so funny. It's just such a good family movie as well. Okay, so the next section is going to be action and thriller. The first movie is going to be The Lincoln Lawyer. And I have not watched the movie, but I did watch the trailer with her. You liked it?
It was really nice.
It's crime drama, and my brother recommended it to me. He says it's one of the best movies, so I trust his taste, and I definitely recommend that movie.
The next one is The Tourist. It's an adventure movie. I really like it because it has Angelina Jolie in there. Obviously, all movies with her are good.
And the storyline is amazing. Okay, the next movie is Focus. It's comedy, crime, and a little bit of drama. It's with Will Smith. It's a really, really good movie.
The next one is Charlie's Angels, and not the movie that recently came out. We haven't watched that one, but we want to. But the ones from 2000 and 2002, I think those are a must. I think they're really awesome, classy movies.
They're more of like I would say girly movies.
Girly movies.
Yeah. The next one is Skyscraper, and that one is with Dwayne Johnson. And I think that lots of you might have watched it, but if you haven't, it's a very amazing movie. It keeps you entertained. It's a very action movie. 100% recommend.
The next one is Red Eye. That movie is really cool. It's a tense movie, and I like the actress from there too. I don't remember what her name is though.
Yeah, she's from The Notebook. The next movie is The Commuter. It's lots of drama. It's very tense. It's more tense than drama. It's a very good storyline. I would say it's just more of a tense heavy movie. The next movie is Safe Haven, and it's a thriller and a romance. I really like this movie. I watched it probably like 3-4 years ago. What I remember from the movie is that it was amazing.
The last movie for this section that we have is called Changeling. This movie is with Angelina Jolie. It's a pretty heavy movie, but the storyline in there is really amazing.
Yeah.
It has a little bit of that crime in there and stuff. I like those kind of movies.
Okay, our next section is the girly section.
My favorite one.
Yes. So, first movie is, I would say, strictly for girls. It's called Bad Moms, and the first and the second movie are amazing. It's so hilarious.
The next movie is Lovestruck. I like this movie. It's a musical, and there's a lot of dancing in there. It has a nice storyline and a little bit of magic too. It's one of my favorite movies actually.
Yeah. The next movie is Bride Wars, and it's an amazing movie. It was so entertaining for me to watch. You haven't watched it?
I have not, no.
Oh, we gotta watch it with you.
Yes.
The next movie is Monte Carlo. It's a cool storyline, like every other movie that we're saying.
The next one is Princess Protection Program. That's a really old movie. There's Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato in there when they were really young, both of them.
The next one is gonna be Footloose, and it's a dancing movie as well. Very amazing movie. Okay, and the last movie is The Blue Lagoon, The Awakening. It's an adventure/romance movie. I would say it's just a like really chill girly movie.
That's all the movies we have
for the girls. Okay, our next section is the fantasy section, and I love me a good fantasy movie.
The first movie is Spiderwick Chronicles. It's on Netflix right now,
Really?
and yeah, it's a really good movie. It's very magical. I like my fantasy movies to be all magical and it's
fairy tale style.
Fairy tale style, definitely.
The next movie is Cody Banks, and the last time we watched it was like 8 years ago, but it's such a funny movie.
It is. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it has a lot of action as well. Okay, next movie is Bedtime Stories, and it's on Netflix as well. If you guys have not watched it, it's a very amazing family movie.
The next one is Wanted, and you know it's a good movie because Angelina Jolie's in there. It's a action movie. It has some crime in there, fun storyline. It's a really good movie.
Next one is Inception. It's a animation fantasy movie, and it's with Leonardo DiCaprio. So I want to watch it, but I'm recommending it to you guys because I trust my brother's taste. So yeah.
And the last one we have for fantasy is Thunderstruck. Now we have not watched this one with Ruth, but it was recommended by her husband Ben, and it's a basketball movie. We watched the trailer. We thought it was very cool, and it's a magical, fun movie.
Okay, so this section is the show section. These are our favorite shows. And the first one is gonna be 100% the best.
Yes,
100%. Oh, I love
awesome.
this one. It's called Psych. You guys, if you have not watched it, it's the best combination of comedy. It's so funny. It has the little bit of crime,
action.
Oh my gosh, it's the best show. If you have not watched it,
the actors on there are awesome too.
I know. I'm very passionate about this show, as you can see.
The next one is Monk. That's actually, when we finished watching Psych, we had nothing else to watch. We watched it like a million times. So we started looking for a new show, and then we found Monk, and it's a really, really nice show. It has,
it's kind of similar. It's about a guy solving the crime crimes, and it
Yeah.
has the comedy in there too,
It's funny.
which Psych has as well. Oh, next one is Eye Candy, and it's more of a thriller. A good show to watch. I really liked it. Really nice.
The next one is my favorite. It's Criminal Minds. I absolutely love Criminal Minds. It's more on the scarier side, and if you're scared of
Very scary side.
if you're scared of blood and stuff like that, then don't watch it. There's a nice, amazing storyline, so I recommend it, but if you don't like scary stuff, then don't watch it.
It's very scary for me. I don't watch it. Okay, the next one is The Blacklist, and I really like this show, especially the first season. But it's one of those shows where it's just so long. I just went to the last episode.
I hate it. She does that all the time. She skips through the movie and she sees what happens, and then she's like, when I know what happens in the end, I know if it's worth it to watch it or no. Isn't that weird?
You guys did it too, or I'm the only one?
And the last
Oh,
one.
the last one. This is such a good show. It's called Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23. Amazing, you guys. It's so funny. It's a super lightweight show. It's just super amazing show. Totally recommend. Okay, guys, so that concludes our movie list, and I really hope this saves you time.
We look for movies longer than we
Watch the movie.
And then you know what we do? We end up watching a movie that we know already.
Please let us know if you liked any of the movies. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.